Hello everyone and welcome to ITLS Academy Empower the Youth. So today in this lecture we will going to understand what is current good manufacturing practices. So in the previous lecture we have already covered GMP, that is good manufacturing practices. So it is one of the type of GMP, that is CGMP. So here C refers to or stand for the current, means the current good manufacturing practices. Okay, that is the full form of CGMP. Basically its objective is to use the latest technologies, latest machineries, latest equipments in manufacturing of any drug or any pharmaceutical product. So before understanding the broad of CGMPs, means before we could go to the topic that is CGMP, let me give you a brief revision of what we have covered in GMPs, that is good manufacturing practices. So GMP is a system for ensuring that the products are consistently produced and controlled according to the quality and standard. It is designed to minimize the risk involved in any pharmaceutical production that could be eliminated through the testing the final product. So see, pharmaceutical quality, it always refers to the quality, means the quality should be of high quality and it should be free from any source of microbial contaminant, means it has a very minimum risk that could be involved in any pharmaceutical production. So here one body, that is Food and Drug Administration, that we all are aware of, FDA, so it regulates the quality of pharmaceuticals very carefully. Okay, so what is the main regulatory standard for ensuring the pharmaceutical quality is the CGMPs, that is current good manufacturing practices. Okay, so it is a regulations for human pharmaceuticals. Okay, so consumers ho gaye, even the experts, that each batch of medicines, means what a medicine that is produced in any pharmaceutical industry, they take will meet the quality standard, means they firstly when मतलब आप ये कह सकते हो जैसे ही वो मार्केट में लॉन्च होती हैं, so before launching in the market, before it is going to be consumed by any person, it is very important for the industries to have the quality check standard, means to check the quality of the particular drug. So the quality standards, so that they will be safe and effective. So we all are aware that most of the people, however, are not aware of CGMPs or how FDA assures that the drug manufacturing process meet these basic objective. So recently what FDA has done, so FDA has announced a number of regulatory actions. See, why people are not very aware of what is CGMPs, what is what FDA is basically doing. So for the understanding of the humans, for the understanding of a person, so the FDA announces the different types of regulatory action that could be taken against the drug manufacturer based on the lack of CGMPs. Okay, so this is basically what is CGMPs and what is GMP. So GMPs are those standard that is used or that is there in any pharmaceutical industries, that is designed in such a way that there should be a very minimum risk that could be involved in any pharmaceutical production. So it is what it is basically doing, it is just checking the quality of the food product, not only the food products, the production of the drug, and ensuring that yes, this drug is safe for the human consumption, it is effective, and human can easily consume this kind of drug. Okay, so basically if you see that CGMP, so CGMP basically refers to the current good manufacturing practices. that is enforced by US Food and Drug Administration, that is FDA. So CGMP, it provides a system that ensure a proper design, monitoring, controlling or control of manufacturing practices, or you can say processes and the facilities. So what basically here CGMP is doing, CGMP is the main objective, you can say, I'm just marking it. Okay, so if you see the yes, here it is fine. Okay, so what is basically CGMP is doing? So CGMP, the main objective is to monitor, to design, okay, firstly to design, monitoring and sorry yeah, yeah. So what it is basically doing, it is ensuring, yes, the product is properly designed. Okay, so it is properly monitored, it is in a control of manufacturing practices and the facilities. Okay, so FDA so basically this is the work of CGMPs. Okay, so again CGMP, it assures that the identity, strength, quality and purity of the drug product by requiring the manufacturer or the of the medication to have a very controlled manufacturing operation. Where I am saying the control means to check whether the production unit, whether the raw material, whether the the equipments are properly sanitized or not. Okay, so this is what a control here means. What it is doing, it is establishing a strong quality management system. Okay, and it helps or you can say it basically is checking the quality of the raw material, the quality of the equipments that is being used, the quality of the raw water is being used. So here the treated water should always be used. Okay, so these things are being used by the CGMPs, that comes under the CGMP's guideline. So accordingly here, one thing you would like to understand, what exactly is C stand for. So the C stand for the current, that is current means the requirement of the companies to use the technologies and the system that are up to date, means in order to comply with the regulation. So the systems or the equipments that is there in the company or the industries, that should be of a top of the line to prevent the contamination, the mixing up, the error. Okay, so because of using the CMP guidelines, now today the risk is being very less as compared to 15 or 20 years ago. So it is important, again it is very important student to note that CGMP regulations for the drug, it contain a very minimum requirement, means many pharmaceutical manufacturers are already implementing the comprehensive and the modern tech quality system and risk management approach that that will exceed these minimum standard. So this is something what the companies are involving in its particular drug. Now comes the important part, that is what is the the objectives. So you can say what is the objective of the CGMPs. So if you talk about the objective of the CGMPs, so the first objective is to ensure that the product are consistently manufactured and controlled to a specified quality. Okay, so what is the first objective? To ensure means to check, to assure, yes, the product that is being manufactured in this particular industry are produced in a control or specified quality. Okay, where again control already told you means in the check of the CGMP's guidelines, concerned with all the aspect and the production and quality control, means it is concerning with the all the aspect of production. Okay, the quality control and everything. Now comes to a one thing, it is an additional here, that if you are manufacturing any cosmetic products, so the overall control and monitoring is very important. Okay, and that is there under the objective, or you can say the policies of the CGMPs. So that is the reason why CGMPs are very important. Why? Because again I am just writing it here, that if you see this CGMP, it is basically what it is doing, it is just checking the quality of the food product. So if anyone asks you what basically is the objective of CGMP, to check the quality, okay, of the drug. So it is very important for any pharmaceutical industries to have a good quality of the product. Why? Because if the product quality, if the drug quality is very much high, if the quality is good, then again your your you can say आपकी मार्केटिंग बहुत अच्छी हो जाती है, आपकी दवा जो है, मेडिसिन जो है, ईजिली मार्केट में लोग परचेज कर सकते हैं. ऑफ कोर्स यू विल हैव अ गुड रेवेन्यूज. ओके, सो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू हैव अ प्रोडक्ट that is free from any source of microbial contaminant. So the CGMPs, what basically it covers in any of the industries. So whenever there is a CGMPs, so what actually it is covering? So the first cover is the general consideration: personal, premises, equipment, sanitization, COPs, raw materials, self-inspection and audit, MFRS, BMRS, warehouse area, labels and other printed materials, and QA. Okay, so what basically is CGMP? So CGMP is referring to everything, starting from the personal to the raw materials to the equipment and everything. Okay, if we talk about the personal, so the employees that are working in the pharmaceutical industries, so it is very much important for them to have a proper dress code. Means they should always wear a apron, acid proof apron should be there. Okay, they should always be wearing the gloves, the hand gloves, the head scarf, even the mask should always be there. They should always wear a shoe cover. Okay, no smoking in the premises. If we talk about the premises, then no smoking should be there in a premises. The premises should be clean, it should be properly sanitized. Everywhere the sanitization system should be there. Okay, it should be properly clean. Then apart from the premises equipment, so the equipments that are being used in any pharmaceutical industries for the production system, so the equipment should be of latest technologies, the equipment should be properly washed. Okay, what should be the current and the good detergent that should be there in the washing of the equipments, that should be there. Okay, the proper sanitization system should be there. Okay, maintaining of SOPs should be there. And yes, of course, the raw materials. So what is the raw material and how it is related to this? So raw material, student, is very important. Means from where the material has been came into the industry. So the raw material is again very important. Then it says that where to place this raw material. Okay, that is very important. Okay, so this again in is very important. Means means where to store the raw material, what is the source of the vendor from where the raw material is being purchased. Even the raw material quality should be high. Okay, not a very local type of material should be used. Okay, now self inspections and auditing, already told you that in the industries should have a proper auditing system. Means because while industries is conducting an audit, it is very important to see the quality of the product. If something is missing by any of the industries, so by the audit you came to know, yes, this is missing, and from the next time onward you can apply them. Okay, now comes what is MFRs. So MFRs is the master formula record. So what is MFR? So I'm just writing here. So MFR is the Okay, so MFR is the master formula record. So what is MFR? MFR is the master formula record. So what is it? So it is a master document for any pharmaceutical product. Okay, it is a you can say a type of a document that have all the information regarding the pharmaceutical product. So you can say it is an important, or it is an important document that have all the information about the manufacturing processes for the product. Now comes what is BMR. So so what is BMR? So in any pharmaceutical industries, BMR is very important. So what is exactly a BMR is? Now is it, I think, yeah. So BMR, it is a batch manufacturing record. Okay, so whenever you are keeping the record for the batches, so you can say it is a very essential to any pharmaceutical or medical device manufacturing, and these documents allow the manufacturer to track and document the production process and ensure the product quality. So what is BMR? It is a batch manufacturing record. Okay, now comes the warehouse area. Warehouse area, again, it should be properly sanitized, it should be clean. Labels and other printed materials. So again, student, labels are very important. Why? Because if any product is hazardous, so the people or the employees that is working in that particular industry should be aware, yes, this product is hazardous. So they will what they will do, they will treat or handle that particular product with safety. So labels should be there. And all, of course, at last, the quality assurance means the quality should be properly and of high quality, and properly product should be properly assured, yes, this product is safe for the consumption. Now comes the benefits of the CGMPs. So if we talk about the benefits of the CGMPs, then so this is that they outline a quality system that reduces the errors. Okay, so wherever any CGMP's guideline is there in any of the industries, so what it is basically doing, so it is reducing the errors, means that errors are reduced. Okay, now comes they assures the product are safe for the use in humans, means yes, if the product is being used by the humans, so the product is properly or means it is safe for the consumption, it is effective. Then the third benefits, it minimizes the variation in potency of the drug, it prevents the side effect, it prevents the misleading and adulteration. So all these things are very important when it is considered in CGMPs. So CGMPs, it play a very important you can say role whenever there is a quality is concerned, whenever there is a safety of human is concerned, whether the effectiveness of drug is concerned, and whether any side effect is concerned. So all these thing is one of the importance of CGMPs, that yes, if any industry is having a CGMP guidelines or working on the basis of the CGMPs guidelines, so that company will produce a drug that will be effective, that would be safe, that would be free from any source of microbial contaminant. Now comes the layout of the building. So again, layout of the building is very important when it is considered in any CGMPs. So so it is the organized, properly planned, or department and intra department arrangement. Proper layout increases the productivity and helps the proper utilization of man, material, and for monies, and the last is the machines. So you have already aware of the four M's. Four M's is one of the key factors of the CGMPs, that is men, material and money and the machines. So it is one of the important factors of any pharmaceutical industries, how to make the department free from any source of microbial contaminant, how to use the proper utilization of the manpower, how to use the proper utilization of the materials, how to use the proper of utilization of money, and at last the machines. Now comes the importance of plant layout. So if you talk about the importance of the plant layout, so it is a very long term commitment and it facilitates the production process, minimizes the material handling time, cost, flexibility of the operation. It basically it facilitates the easy production flow, makes the economic use of the building, promote effective utilization of manpower, provides for employees convenience and safety, comfort at the work, maximum exposure to the natural light and ventilation. It affects the flow of the material, process, labor efficiency, supervision and the control use of space and expansion facilities. So basically, the what is the importance of plant layout? See, the plant layout should be very flexible when it comes in the concern with the person that is working there. So see, we all know that एक बार plant बन गया, so it is a very it goes for a very long period of time, right? So it is very important, जब plant बन रहा है तो उसमें production areas देखो, okay, ventilation is should be proper, machinery should be proper, okay, the safety of employees should be at the prior. Why? Because the employees are working there, उनके लिए convenience होना चाहिए, safety होना चाहिए at work. They should be have a maximum exposure to the natural light as compared to the artificial light. There should be a proper ventilation system. Okay, so these should be the importance of the plant layout. As you see the images here, as you can see, all these are the images of the premises. As you can see, every image is so neat and clean that yes, this type of industries should be there so as to minimize the any microbial attack. So the layout building design according to the CGMPs, which ensures prevention of cross contamination, that already we have discussed. But there should be a proper air handling system, then there should be a proper cleaning and sanitary conditions, then there should be a proper lighting, proper plumbing and proper washing. Okay, so this type of layout is designed according to the CGMP's guideline, as you can see in the image also. In the third image is if you can see here, a person is standing and as you can see, a person is wearing a proper type of a dress. This type of dresses are allowed in any pharmaceutical industries. Okay, so these things should be there in any industries, that is it prevents the cross contamination, it have a proper air handling system, means the air ventilation should be proper, it should be the condition means the cleaning and the proper cleaning and sanitization should be there, proper lighting is very important, okay, power backup should be proper, plumbing is very important so as the water could be easily drained off, proper washing is there, means should be there. So these are certain the layouts. Now how the FDA evaluate and execute CGMP compliances, means how any if any if I have a pharmaceutical industries, then how FDA will approve or give the license or certificate, not license, of the certificate of the CMP's compliances. So firstly there is an inspection on and audits is being conducted in any of the pharmaceutical industries that needs the CGMPs. So is the first one, the step is inspection and audits. Then second is, if everything is proper when the audits have been conducted, then this will go to the pre-approval inspection. Okay, then again the pre-approval is the next step. Then after that, post market surveillance. Okay, then active public communication, warning letters and enforcement action, data analysis and monitoring. So this is the whole procedure, how FDA evaluates and executes the CGMP's compliances. Okay, now this question is very important, because this type of questions could be asked in the interviews, could be asked in your examination, that what is the difference between the CGMPs and the CGMPs, GMPs and the CGMPs. So the first difference is the core quality guidelines, and in this it is a continual quality advancement, means it is a broad guidance with flexibility on compliances, whereas in CGMPs there is a compliant ORGs and must always use the latest method, means CGMPs में the latest technologies is used, and here the technologies or the broad compliances could be at slightly flexible. Then it required the quality standard, whereas it enhances the quality levels. In this it required, because CGMP is the type of GMPs. Okay, so if you talk about the GMPs, so in the GMPs you required a quality standard, but when it comes to the CGMPs, the quality levels are enhanced. Okay, means in this the minimum requirement to meet a regulatory expectation, but here the latest methods helps and ensures the best possible output. Now comes the last, that is cost effective compliances. So and in this the extra investment in the quality. So as you can see, if the cost is concerned, it is quite, the GMPs are quite you can say cost effective, whereas it has a higher cost, that is CGMPs. Why? Again, because of the latest technologies that is used in the any pharmaceutical industries. So these are certain key differences between the GMPs and the CGMPs. And yes, this slide is very important on the basis of your interviews, on the basis of your examination. Most of the questions could be asked from this. Okay, so you must be aware of the key differences between the GMPs and the CGMPs. So yes students, that brings to the end of the lecture. I hope you have understood the lecture. If you have any doubt, any queries related to the lecture, you can simply leave your queries in the comment section below. In the next lecture I will be answering your queries. You can follow ITLS Academy on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp and LinkedIn, and this is our website, that is www.itlsacademy.com. if you have any queries related to any course you want to join with us, so you can simply reach out to us on this email ID. Apart from that, this is our helpline number, that is 7080833450. So you can simply call on this number and get updated. And yes, this is our WhatsApp number also, so you can leave your queries on the WhatsApp as well. Yes, and student, don't forget to subscribe ITLS Academy on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe, and yes, don't forget to press the bell icon to get more update on the lectures. Thank you so much.